Okay, testing. Stream's looking good. Nothing's bringing entirely, so that's a good sign. I'm just gonna collect coins from here. Start the stream. Well, I'm waiting for people to start arriving. Okay, make sure everything's up. Is it up? Yep, it's up. Cool. I'm now doing using this for free advertising. Hehehe. That is very funny. Yeah, dear. Hello, Luna. This is just what I normally do. This is a mod of the PvZ2 mod, basically. It's a little more complicated now, but that's broadly what it is. I'm just getting things set up. This. Okay. Well, I'm thinking it's about time to get started with this. A modern mod, yes. What this basically is, for basically as much content as I can probably give easily, it's a mod which is created. It's a mod. It's a modified levels on top of a mod already exists. Basically, it's a modified hard mode of a pretty hard mod already. It's a little complicated, but it should be fine. I'm sure everybody will get it. I'm just gonna get my phone set up so they can more easily reach chat while I'm playing this, because it's kind of difficult to do. I only have one monitor currently. And so it basically means that I have to swap between tabs every time, which, when trying to run an emulator, is just iffy and difficult and not a good idea. So yeah. But yeah, just to pick up last time, we've just entered Pirate Seas, which is the fourth world. So far, it's been incredibly spammy and hellish, and so but that's like the usual for Lunatic. It's kind of what it's meant to be, so can't really bash on it too much, can I? But I should probably just get going before we just waste more time doing nothing of value. That seems a bit smart to me, don't know about you. Is this the... Oh no, it's a conveyor. Is it? No, it is. I can't believe Goddess level existed. This is... interesting. No one at this level at all. I mean, makes sense. Doesn't seem to be particularly interesting at first glance. There's obviously a reason I don't remember it, but there you go. That 3P should be able to clear up all that. You suck. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to solve conveyor because conveyors usually take the longest, so it can be pretty difficult sometimes. Imp. Imp. Over here. How do I deal with you then? Do you normally like Spring Bean or like Stolly or something here? I can't remember. So I guess this is gonna be Spikeweed out then. If I freeze you, that means time to do that. Free play here. So obviously, as of the old days been, I guess. I almost forgot about doing a stream, to be honest. I only remembered like pretty much like what was it, like 1 AM this morning. I was actually meant to do a stream today. I just totally forgot about it because I just did a BD stream so recently. I just forgot I was supposed to do this as well. Which is just incredibly amusing to me and nobody else, but I'm the streamer, so I'm going to win the best. Obviously. Freeze you, because that's going to be a problem. I can just put this up and just... yeah. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Put that there to clear that lane. I'll put some more celeries down. Yeah, I can kind of... I feel like in general... celery in this world particularly is just such a weird decision. I don't get it to this day. It's just one of the weirdest things that Eclipse has ever done. Then again, they later on put Dusk Globber in Frostbite Caves. So, you know. And because if you remember, in Alpha, they ended up putting Dusk Globber in Frostbite Caves for some weird reason, as Moonflower is nowhere near it. Which is, to this day, way worse than Celery in Pirate Seas. I guess they wanted, like, Celery to deal with, what's it call it? I guess I wanted to deal with some, particular threats, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Swashbuckler, that's the one I was thinking of. But it just doesn't really do that now, does it? In general, if you want to deal with Swashbucklers, there's a much easier and more efficient way of doing it. And that's called that's just called walls. If you know what I mean. Like, Endurian's fine, yeah. I mean, you could probably like, swap Endurian and Celery and it'd be like pretty much entirely the same. I like thinking about this stuff. Nobody else does, but I do. Yeah, this level's easy, basically. Nothing really difficult here, just use your spec crease carefully. Both just take up a bit of pressure off. Celery does not totally just adds additional DPS to the board, which is always nice. Making good progress. Pop this. Okay, I'll put you here. I'll go freeze you. That should be most of the barrels dealt with. That one's not dealt with yet, but that should be dealt with very soon. Easy level. And a nice start, because usually this can take a little longer to get going. It's just like, it's a good thing to do this level early on, because it's just kind of nothing level. Free Peter's here. Free Peter is probably going to be helpful, I think. Things with Free Peter is that Free Peter is generally just an effective attacker. Pretty cost efficient for what it does. Splitting across 3 lanes is just in general super valuable. Yeah. It's just because the stream's starting out, really. It takes a while for people to start joining in streams like this. Because stream only started like a small while ago, and it's a very specific stream. It's also part of a series stream, so they tend to get less views than just individual one-off stuff. Generally. I'll do S1 for a bit. Why not? I haven't done S1 for a while, and I've got some plans I can look around with. It just takes a while, again. Blah 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 blah. Okay, this is just your normal level, so I'll use my normal strats. I'll do Free Peter. Why not? Free Peter, Bonk Choy, Hypno Shroom, Snow Pea, and who else? Squash for a bit backup. I mean, I could do Celery instead. I'll go Celery instead. Because Celery might do better against the Gogs here, I think. And generally just offers a more reliable damage source, which can combine with Bonk Choy to be really, really good. Really, really good. Ah dear. Oh, that's a fun start. Doesn't really matter. You just run down, Free Peter, I'll be fine to cover those 3 lanes. I can probably put down Bonk Choy here as well, just to clear up him. I don't think Explorer will get close. Yeah, it's definitely not. Okay. 3P early game is going to be pretty helpful here, I imagine. With Nucleus, you put your guys here. Okay. Just remember, it's been a while. That lane needs a bit of support. I think Snoopy will do. Snoopy and Bonk will clear it up. I wish I could put down a 3P there, but I don't think 3P will be in a good place there. This lane's a bit scary, isn't it? That should be fine. Because this goes like a decent chunk of damage support. Then I can just clear you up. I don't think one Coned will get through to... Actually, no, I don't think I might. I don't... whatever, it's too late. It's too late anyways, why am I even talking about this? I'll go put down a celery there. I think the Bonk might get close, but if it does, I'll clear it up. Bonk. I think it will get close. Celery can deal with it. Well, don't need to. Oh dear. Need to get back into the streaming headspace for a bit. Give me a bit to do that. I think we're fine. This level's also entirely pointless for me to do. Because, yeah. This level's also pretty much new, I believe, as well. I think most S levels have a lot more changes than most of the other levels in this mod. Or level pack mod thing. Whatever. First Gargantua there. Very interesting. I'm gonna go for that. For time being, I'm just gonna focus on the other lines. Got Bonks. I'm going crazy, swear to God, sometimes. Okay, okay, that should kill that Gaga pretty quickly, I think. Well, there you go, that's Snoopy. There you go. Are you there? Still you. Yeah, Charles Celery is interesting. A lot of people, it probably does need a bit of buff, honestly. During when I was working on balancing, I was considering buffing Celery. I just couldn't be bothered to, like, properly work out how strong it really should be. So I just ended up just saying it's fine as is. It has its niche already, so there's no point really buffing it too much. Oh yeah, also, normally I have like a blue block, so I decided to just fill it up with a announcement thing for Charlotte, because that just made sense to me. It cleans up a little bit of space and just looks a bit nicer overall to me. I don't know. Shameless plug is shameless. What can I say? Probably be there for more streams, I think. I'm not too sure. It just, for the time being, we'll have got something else put there. I'll just put that there because I can. I think that's reasonable. So we should just help clear it up. Okay, that should be fine. I think we're in a safe spot. Yep, we're good. Yes, I am playing Eclipse. I am playing Eclipse, kinda. This is a modded level pack for the original version, or beta rather, which makes the game harder in the same vein as the official hardcore mode for alpha, kinda. Very intelligent person now. But yeah, it's basically that mod, kinda. Specifically it's called Lunatic, but, you know, it's whatever. Anyways, wave's done, so that's a decent start. So far we go 2 levels down. It's not alphas, because you can see, because there's no clears anywhere. Come on. Get ahead in the game. Yes, we decided to go back to the original level everybody wants me to do. S1. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Easy level done, finally. Okay, I guess Snapdragon like 2 levels before I get it normally. Worthwhile experience. I could go back to S2 now as well, just to get. Yeah, I'm gonna do it S2 or should I just continue with Pirate Seas? Do you guys think? S2 will probably be harder because I could use mowers, but I do need to get this level down at some point, surely, because I do really need to repeat torch at some point. Because it's a repeat torch. Yeah, I've told myself into it. I'll do it. I'll give S2 a few more shots. S2 was really difficult last time. I think it's just because I didn't really have a good option for a lot of it, because that's Sunburn. As a gimmick. Does that still matter? I think it does. Restart this, because that time's gone nowhere. I've got extra songs in now. I could come back this later when I got 7th season, so I should have something for it. Maybe. This level's just difficult in general. It's already a pretty difficult level if you consider an alpha, beta. The original, rather. So, I don't know. Hypnoshroom is probably going to be very important. Bong Choy probably isn't. Squash is going to be helpful because I didn't have that last time. Spikeweed could be helpful at endgame DPS. And give me something to expand into so I don't have to start shuffling my sunflowers up. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. As long as you have encounter Spikeweed and its damage output should be enough. I have enough instances so I can deal with the torchlights to get closer, so this should be what I'm going to be going for, I think. I can also probably swap it to tier 2 Sunflower now, actually. I'll keep tier 1, tier 3 for now, I prefer tier 3. Yep. I remember this. Not very fondly, but I do remember it. I sure do love rushy starts. They're my favourite kind of start. Yikes, that raw down there is going way too quickly. Okay, that should be fine. Put Hypnoshroom here. Yeah, it's time for some iceberg lettuce because tier 2 iceberg lettuce is fantastic. Shallow, I am just shallow kind of is the way it is because I want to be that way, so it's staying like that. I don't know why you're asking about that, yeah, frankly. Keeping it as I like it. But yeah, 20% of iceberg lettuce because it's now got AoE because I've got it to tier 2. Because I like tier 2 iceberg quite a bit. That sucks. That should be fine, in theory. That fucking head there is looking a bit scary too. That'll be fine. I can probably... I'm gonna go... squash that and... hypno this. I should have a DPS to kill that off before I do anything. Screw you, Explorer. I don't like you, Explorer. Why are you so mean? Yeah, so now I guess is now the point where I'm gonna put a final list down and I should basically begin spamming Spikeweed everywhere. Spikeweed OP, what can I say? Spikeweed goes here. Sunflower. Yike. Okay, that should clear that up. That did indeed clear that up. I'm gonna have to go get another insta. I don't think I can do that. Actually, that's really scary, actually, now I'm looking at it. Okay, I should be fine. I'm only losing a Snoopy here, so I have a sun. I don't need to worry about that too much right now. Hypnoshroom, where's my Hypno? You are probably fine. I'll put Hypnoshroom here. Because I do not think you'll be fine. Yike. Okay, you're fine. Okay, that was a good call. I need to put a sunflower down here. I'm going to continue spamming up some more Spikeweeds because I've got stalling going on anyways. I'm gonna jump here. Yep. Yeah. I'm fine. Spikeweed is carrying now. I should be fine now. I've got Spikeweed up. Spikeweed just does a lot more damage than many other options I've got right now. From here I can just use my instances carefully and I should be fine to find a deal with all the pyramids and bucket heads everywhere. Spikeweed is just insanely good anyways. Oh my lord, I love this thing. That's a really close bucket head though. And those are good pyramid heads. I can keep cycling. I have a son. So I will hypnotize a bomb, and I'll squash the top. Right. There's not... Okay, that should be fine. Yeah. I'm in a fine spot. Overall? Okay. That torchlight could have been a problem. But it was not, so yeah. Because now basically my defense, I have a defensible option that doesn't just get died. get died. It doesn't go away with torchlights until it goes fire, so I can have basically infinite defense, which just makes this level a lot easier. So yeah, nice. Otherwise I'll head back to Parasies. I don't particularly want Solia too much right now. Solia is decent, but I also don't need it very much. The kind of threats I'm dealing with aren't very... Okay, I was about to say, with the entire final wave just like a few torchlights, it was not, thankfully. Could have been a really weak final wave. Then again, it almost got to me. That could have been scary, but it was not, so I did not care for it. I'll put a squash here. This level's done, it took me a while to do, but turns out just bringing in the right plans makes a world of difference, who'd have thunk. Most earliest levels should be a lot easier now. S3 probably not. I was definitely actually try S3, but I'm not looking forward to it, so I probably will just skip it for now. I don't need Celia too much. I mean, it was also tested without them. It had Ghost Fire, so I can't see that being a notable buff. Because usually you can just... Usually Snowpea does just deal with most of the stage. Well, as for I'm not doing so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just been belly buff, but it did feel significantly more difficult. I don't know. It could just be the fact that normally by the end game you can have a lot more offense off there, while Ghost Fire kind of shut that down. But I just don't like S3 as a level. I just don't like it. Imagine because Alpha made me really not like the level. It's entirely plausible. Okay, normal level. P for free, let's go. I'm going to use my newly found friend here. Do I bother with anything for anti-barrel? Nah. I'll go... Hypnostream. P for free, does that mean just to put down free repeaters? I think that's exactly what it means. Wait, crap, I didn't tear Torchwood. Oh, it's a shame as well, this version doesn't have a really, really good Torchwood either, which is an absolute shame. Yeah, Shell Army 2 is indeed out now. You can download it now for free. You get a whole new haunted log friend. Yeah, okay, there you go. Squish. Oh, fair enough. I hope you enjoy yourself with that. I know there's some levels which you didn't really like, which should be changed now, I think, as well, which might make that enjoyable for you. I'm gonna sack top lane more. I can't be bothered to deal with that lane. I can just do that and be done. Why did I put my repeater there? That was a stupid position to put a repeater. I can handle most of that lane anyways. Why did I put it there? Whatever. It doesn't show. It'll be fine. I need to repair the lane 1 first though, before I can truly be fine. And I need to squash, don't I? Yeah. Well, sack Mo's in lane 2 too. Lane 3 too. Let's go. There's a lot of swashbucklers today, aren't I? Should be fine. I can Hypno Shroom you. I just need to get more readers, really. I don't really have a good early game, frankly. Hypno Shroom was not fantastic here, for obvious reasons. I don't think I need to explain the reasons why Hypno Shroom isn't very good in a level that spams Swashbucklers. This level is very much built around having total coverage. I can probably start, I should probably not start putting torch blues down, should I? That seems like a horrible mistake. I can probably just like put it here and come out with something just to stall for a bit. That was a very worthy stun. Very, very good. That should just... I did nothing. Yeah, I think my defense is not very good right now. Oh, that made things so much worse. Did it? No, that was fine. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not dead. Technically. Yeah, look, when Swashbuckler died, that makes us a little bit less tight, actually. I don't know if he always does that, but I'm gonna hope he does, because that makes my life easier. Crap. That sucks. That is the worst possible timing. Why? There we go. I'm going to reset this, I think. Yeah, I'll reset now. That went horribly. I just need to get better at the game. I think I'm gonna go... Bonk, actually. Get rid of Ender and put in Bonk. Bonk will clear it up. It's not really a difficult level, I'm just playing stupidly. I'll keep Hypno Shroom because there's a few early bucketheads I could really like to benefit off of, even though it's just worthless or a slot, anyways. I can probably, for a lovely early game, just put down like 2 bonks in the plankless lanes, I'll be good to go. But yeah. I'll be honest, the only reason there should be a shallow advertisement is down there is because I just felt like I wanted to get rid of that spot there. Tier 3 cabbage is maybe better, but I also just don't like tier 3 cabbage. So, repeater it is. Cause screw you. Okay. Damage from bear. Stall out the waves. To be fair, I think tier 3 cabbage would absolutely wreck most of these levels. Just in general. So it's a good attacker. Double wave. Without the text. I'll put this here. Weirdly, seagulls can actually get to Bonk Choi. That is actually pretty interesting to note. I did not know that. Interesting. I'll put some swash down here. So what we'll do. My game here is a lot better, so that's something. There's a buckethead down there, and there's a piece of crap over there. These barrels are going to be a massive issue because they can cause the same amount of points as buckets do, going to official could be 2 pointing. Which is incredibly stupid, by the way. I disagree with that one a ton. But, yeah. Makes this job a bit more difficult than it should be. I should be fine either way, though. I have a decent chunk of damage options. And yeah, this is a version of a... Oh, that bottom lane's looking a bit rough. Yeah, this is the version of a torch where you need 2 to fully buff. No, tier 3 cabbage is 425 stun, isn't it? Well, just... I swear it's that much stun. Okay. Okay, that bottom lane is not looking great. Well, Manly's gone. Probably this flank lane too, because I just do not have the DPS for it, because I'm an idiot. Kill. Okay, yeah, I just need a bit of anti-barrel. I guess I could just bring spikeweed. I really don't want to disadvantage my son. I think I'm gonna have to. I really just do not have a good... If I had, like, melon pole directly, I'd be fusing that, but this is a bit early on. So I guess I'll be using, get rid of torchwood. I'm not using torchwood. And I'm gonna put in spikeweed instead. Can't really afford a tier spikeweed right now, so it's just gonna be like that for a while, I guess. On the plus side, I can probably tier it'd be fine. This is a beta 1.9. This build off of. We've already an official hard mode for alpha, so it's be kind of entirely pointless to have one for that, if you know what I mean. In that regard. I could use those two, but I feel like right now there's too many like bugger heads and cone heads, so I need something else to just help clear up the space. Too much. I just feel like it's probably the best route. Cabbage Pole just does not have a DPS right now because I don't have tier 2 Cabbage Pole, nor do I particularly want to get tier 2 Cabbage right now. So, this is how we're looking right now. And Colonel just would not do the damage up at all. You really need, like, a higher tier Cabbage Pole to... Colonel Pole to really land a dent in this crap. Because there's a lot of this. I'm just gonna go... squash this. Oh, sorry. Oh, fair enough, don't worry about it. And that lunatic, I don't actually know. If you go to the Nightcast to Ecclesias Squad, you can get it there. Miles hasn't really finished the first set. I believe after he finishes, like, all of part 1, he will probably put it up publicly. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Colonel Pult Iceberg. Colonel Pult was probably going to be the better two for actually killing things, for obvious reasons. I think right now, with the occasional spikeweed should do more than well enough. Oh, I'm wasting so much sun. Good lord almighty. Jesus Christ. Improv that. Well, I suppose I should have been using a three-peter, I guess. This is very clearly a three-petery level in that regard. Yeah, I'm gonna stop with three-peter. The lanes are just way too heavy to actually reasonably... The seagulls and the swashbuckles are too heavy for me to really afford three-peter. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I think in general, the whole thing with using plants like cabbage and such, you just kind of need to use them right. Don't get me wrong, they can counter barrel here, but I don't really do a good job with anything else here. Like, unless I start tearing up, which I don't think is really necessary, and I'm going to try to avoid that for the time being. Okay. For context, Min, nah, I don't know. I don't know how you say Vietnamese. I think it's Vietnamese. It's just alpha is the current version, beta is an older version. This is beta here with this kind of C packets. The black C packs are an alpha because that's my recent version somehow. Because I know how to name my versions. Apparently. Okay. I could probably have done with better higher tier the sunflower thing about now. I don't know how much it helped. Or would help. I don't know. I think it's still just kind of heavy, and I just kind of use my own thing as opposed to using the cheaper, more rampy options. Because I don't really have the right plants right now to truly ramp up to Gatling immediately. Squash you. Because I don't really have access to... Like, I don't have many cost-efficient plants. I don't really have things like Teardress Stinger, which would have been an absolute godsend in levels like this. Nor do I really have a great selection of instances. I'm currently been using, like, Hypnotism most levels. Hello, Emoji Cuba. Oh, yep. No, free pit will do. I should be able to be fine for the time being. I'm gonna just pop after need to be. I'll just squash it, actually. Bit further than I'd like it to be. Well, Ada sunflower, that's a shame. I'm pretty sure. I think I just need to just... I think I'll probably just start putting down some spikeweeds to help clear up this hold, I think. Spikeweed's probably going to be a lifesaver in this world in general, to be honest. It seems like it's very, very spammy in general. And if I have excess sun, which I really do, I can quite effectively pop barrels when needs to be. So yeah. There's a ton of stuff here, so I'm gonna go squash all that. Efficiency. I'm gonna pop that now. There's another one. That was not worth it, and sliced. I guess it was here. A little bit of damage on it, because I do not like wasting that much sun. I should have enough sun to be fine for the rest of this match then, I think. Or at least enough sunflowers, rather. Not sun itself. I am going to need to pop a lot of these barrels. I just don't have a good barrel popping option otherwise. I'm kind of forced to use this way, though I do not think this is particularly cost effective. Ugh. I'm talking well right now, can you tell? You probably should have brought Iceberg. I'm not using Bong Choy at all. Oh well. That's how it goes. Sometimes just the easiest solution is the best solution, and Free Peter generally is such a fantastic plant. Honestly, Free Peter is probably just a better version of the Repeat, and I'm thinking about it. For like a lot of levels. Oh, that wall broke. It's mostly just the fact I'm investing in walls though, actually, maybe. Yeah, that does actually make sense to me. I can live with that. Though I absolutely have no chance of breaking open all of this crap, so I'm gonna have to make sure I keep putting down a ton of spikeweeds. Barrels have a lot of HP, I swear. I actually remember, because my mind's in shell, because I just put the thing in there. I remember in shell I ended up getting the textures of barrels to look more metal, because they just look stupidly tanky otherwise. I completely forgot about that. I just think barrels just look... I always think barrels have less HP than they actually do when they're actually insanely tanky for what they are. It makes them a genuine threat on low levels. Lower levels than you may expect. Okay, that sucks. Let me get the barrel. I should be fine. My middle lane DPS should be more than enough. DPS overall should be fine. Cool. Just need to keep the I need endurance. Like that. I said the one that's went twice now, no endurance really has. Very interesting to note. Jalapeno! Boy, this is such a good Insta. Everybody loves Insta. Maybe it's not even good for 3-shot, just good for everything. Generally speaking, every DPS split 3 ways is actually really, really useful, because it kills zombies slow enough, while having enough scalability. It kills zombies slow enough in the early game, so you don't instantly pass waves when zombies are on that lane. Oh, I love that. That is incredibly funny. Hello, Karanos. That is incredibly good. No hello for you. Spring Bean is banned in this world. Because string bean is bounced not around that trait. Nailed it. I suppose this time it is a case of using a stuff. I was gonna say there's no swashbucklers here. There are swashbucklers. There's no. I should actually have a jalapeno because I actually. You know, that's actually gonna be a real dangerous level, isn't it? Okay, I'll try Grave Buster next time. Don't worry. No aloe for you. Spike House. I think the game wants me to use Spike Weed, doesn't it? No, actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, P for free took me ages because I didn't want to do that crap. Didn't do that crap. I didn't want to play it actually. Screw you, game. Why? Why do you do this to me? I don't want to use Free Peter. I just used Free Peter. No. We use it a ton. Oh my lord, it's not going. Where do I go? Swash goes up here. I can give those two, but I don't think I will. I'll freeze these two. I missed. Brilliant, wonderful. I'm going to chill a sunflower thing just to get this other game done. You're kidding me. And I still missed one of them. Brilliant, wonderful, awesome. True, I should just get walnut 8 first. That just makes it so much easier. I did not mean to put that repeater there. Oh no! I should be fine. In theory. Maybe. Endurance should be fine for a while at least. Later on it is definitely something I need to DPS. The heck out of. I'm gonna put this here now actually, I think, just to keep that off there. There. Misplays is always fun, I always love them. It's only up for me, I've think I said before, but because my monitor is like just an old TV screen, it is massive as hell. On like a little desk, it just takes up the entire space. So it's very difficult sometimes to actually put things where you want to put them, because the screen's just that big. It's obscene. Okay, that's cleared up. I'm probably gonna need to cherry bomb this wave here. I can get another repeater here. I'm gonna go put this here. I'm going to need to squash this lane. That should slow it down a bit. True. Encourage Hala, I'll use Squash instead. I only bring Hala here just so I can get things off the endurance if it needs to be in an emergency. It's the emergency pick, it's not very good. Here you go. Okay, I think I've got this under control. Gatlings now are coming out very quickly. My DPS is high. I've got a bunch of instances ready. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this level is 1. I think 2 lanes of repeaters will be more than enough anyways. This lane might be a bit dangerous, so I'm just going to freeze that. I'll be that cleared mostly. Just cherry bomb if needs to be, right? Oh, they really did just drop free swashbucklers on the Durian all at the same time. Hey look, there's another bucket wave, let's go. It's all popped. Are most waves in the normal level? I don't remember. I don't think they are. If they are, it's weird because Jalapeno probably should be introducing around barrel. Yeah, true. True, gotta love the bucket bombs from PvZ 3. I like to call them. Look at all this damage output, Jesus. I love Gatlings. I love Gatlings repeater, it's so good. Should be fine, yeah. To be honest, it's just Coneheads. I can just Cherry Bomb if needs be, which I don't think is a need. Nah, maybe not. Like, even now I can just like do this. This is probably better. You just Cherry Bomb that. I don't know why Cherry Bomb that. I have Squash, but you know, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I find it sort of interesting. I'd like the idea at some point, maybe in the future, making a video comparing where what beta and alpha do differently, what they do the same, kind of thing. I just like cover more specifically like all of the issues that lie with both. Maybe just like offering like a suggestion of how you would do the better version of alpha, because I do think it's to some extent alpha kind of should exist. Yeah, Endurian's looking low HP, but I should be fine. It's the final wave anyways, and I've got a Cherry Bomb already. Yeah, because this wave doesn't spam like a four of them at once, so I should be fine. I just spam them incredibly slowly. Kill. Level up. Neato. Somebody's gonna die fast here. That's gonna go for a few repeaters, yeah. Free Gatling just killed everything quickly. Hello, Brad. How you doing? We're doing more lunatic. Yeah. The thing is, losing health and endurance is not too bad, because as you go onwards in a level, you tend to take longer to... When to go through a level, you tend to kill zombies quicker and quicker, usually. Yeah, I know, I'll try Great Buster. Well, okay. I just want a map. Again. Cool, I can get Cold Snapdragon now. Cold Snapdragon might be a decent level. Decent level to get. Cold Snapdragon is really, really strong. Maybe worth going for. I'm fine right now, yeah, bro. I'm still working on the half joke, half... Actually, I really want to do deep mod, because that sounds funny to me. Actually, I'm gonna go do S7 first. I want to get Cold Snapdragon. I don't know why I want Cold Snapdragon. I just want Cold Snapdragon. Because something tells me Cold Snapdragon's gonna be very, very useful in the future. Let's see. Yeah. Witch Hazel's probably entirely useless. Is it? No, it'd be helpful, but it's Witch Hazel. So I don't particularly want Witch Hazel, because it's weird to use. This level always looks a bit scary. This level doesn't normally have cannons, does it? I don't think it does, that's new. Right? Colonel's bound, yeah. Spam, durian, and walnut, I guess? Well, not durian and pepper mushroom. Pepper mushroom, all that. Cool. Well, it's always nice seeing cannons. Well, I hope it's still easy, because I do definitely want Cold Snapdragon. Let's see. Imp nests. Hmm, I don't think I was there before. We're doing Bonk again. Bonk's just so good and so good in general. There. Is that cannon noise? Here it is. That's really early. I'm going to put bonks on a lot of lanes. Can you be a bonk? You probably can. I think people be like Beacher only and crap. I don't, but it's entirely possible. Just I don't do it. I don't think you've done it either, frankly. I don't think anybody's done it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Angry Birds Epic on stream, that could be fun. I do want to play just random crap like that sometimes. It's just fun. Yeah. In our version, you definitely would have had bonkers. It's still pretty easy. You probably still can do it here. Frankly, if you, I think the most rest will probably include like Hurricane, though, which is banned. So I don't know. Maybe not when you first reach this level, but with like all things, you can definitely do this. Yeah, of course. Playing random Carbon Sun. Like, the entire game design philosophy I have in many cases is this weird stuff that is enjoyable? It's enjoyable weird stuff. You should go for that stuff. Like, I enjoy just doing the most randomest thing because it just helps build character. And I don't say this before, but on a more like logistical side, it's actually fairly important I just don't stick to modding PvZ2 forever. Because I want to grow as a channel, I need to do things and get people to come here not just because of what I play, but because of who I am. I actually do play Roblox. One of the streams I was always thinking of doing, because just as like a very old joke, was doing Beestorm Simulator. Because on the goddamn Mint video I made a while back, everybody was commenting on the fact I used Mint Simulator, Beestorm Simulator footage. Like, very specifically. I just, ever since then, I kind of half want to do a stream that was just me just doing it the entire time. Even though there was, like, nothing I can do. Yeah, Telltale Simulator games, yeah, Beestorm Simulator I like the best. Retail Tycoon's enjoyable too sometimes, but I think, in general, Beestorm is generally the best, for a good reason. To go deep into the world of simulators. I don't play many simulators, but Beestorm Simulator is more unique than the others, from what I remember. I'm playing the other ones. I think we're fine. In general, here, this level can't really do anything else. Yeah. The worst, because we've got, like, our main DPS is Bong Choi, so most things here aren't a problem, because Bong Choi is broken, let's be real here. The main threat here is basically just seagulls. Or pelicans, rather. They're the only things here that can pose a more serious threat. That, or if out of nowhere just some random garbage happens and, I don't know. Garbage happens and like a Bong Choi doesn't actually kill the book and Squash does, and Durian does, that would be a problem, but I don't think it's gonna happen. In my head I saw it happen long as I request for something else. Maybe, but I feel like that something else will probably end up being like Toadstool, wouldn't it? Yeah, Hypnotized Seagull is really, really good. Oh wait, there's terrible. Hypnotized Seagull would be good. Yeah, feel free to buff this level, it's fine. To be fair, this level probably should be hard because it gives you access to Cole Snapdragon, who is a god in general. It definitely does not do anything too unique. I feel like I do not like the sound of this level being longer overall. Seems like it'd be a bit annoying. And also because you don't really have a good amount of slots, like what we were just thinking to here, like Tier Repeater. You can use Squash like a few times early on just to keep like some of the seagulls under control before I had a full line set up. Easy level. In this level, yeah, at the beginning of this level I have actually used Squash to deal with some of the early waves. Not much, but I have used it. Lane 5 is looking a bit mincy. Okay, that was a bit scary, but I'm fine. Yeah, this level's just pretty easy. Cool. And now we get one of the best plants in the game for this level. Once these cannons die. Because Cole Snapdragon, as I said before, is probably one of the best plants in the game. Because it's a stall, it's a damage deal, it's everything in one. It's fantastic. Cannons don't really do anything here, actually thinking about it, do they? If you want to really add a threat here that has range, maybe like, I don't know, maybe make like mines that can fly on the ground or something, I don't know. You can probably easily add like Bug or Gantros here and you'd be totally fine. A lot of imps, but imps are imps, they're not very dangerous, now are they? Anyways, Call Snap time, let's go. Call Snap should make a lot of this game a lot easier. It's just infinite PS, really, really strong. I don't mind because that's when he made this. However, he can put it in now, and that'll make things a bit more interesting. My book actually probably isn't to call this level, unironically, this like the one level is actually not a terrible idea. Yeah, Call Snapdragon costs 500 Sun, but 500 Sun is a bad, like 50 more Sun on Repeater, Gowling. Except it covers 3 lanes. So, yeah. Free stalling, inbuilt killing zombies slowly. This is pretty much perfect. I'll go for you. Maybe here I can actually probably go for... Yes, I can go for cabbage actually for early game. Yeah. What does this level do? Captain Colony. It's gonna spam 10 Captains Wave 1, isn't it? I'm kind of predicting this level is just gonna be 5,000 captains at once. Okay. Well, if I kill that, then hopefully that should make it a bit easier. Okay, just put these guys down. I can probably be fine for a while, at least. It's gonna be a ton of captains later on, then. If people have been complaining about this level for a while, then yeah. I can blow. What? Okay, thank you, game. Very cool. That's fine, they're in the same spot, that's pretty solid. Yeah, please carrot. It's a weird looking flying carrot, isn't it? in it, right. First try this level, I'm buffing it, okay. It's having to first try this level just to make everybody's life worse. Okay, I can probably cherry bomb now. I'm gonna scrap him though. Why not? Nobody need to keep it around. Okay, that parrot is dead. Nice. That makes things a lot easier. Put this here. If 2 cold snapper drones can reliably kill a parrot with that support, then that makes this level way easier. Okay. Oh, that one's gone. Okay, that's a problem. It still seems rough. Frankly. Okay. Fair money, you were first trying this level because Snapdragon OP. Okay, reset. I'd actually lose it. Parrot has like 400 HP, I think, in vanilla. Might have been more here. Cool. Well, nobody's gonna hate me for that. Okay, now I'm gonna go swap into Walnut. Endurance not doing much for me right now. And I could do something a bit cheaper. I'm also gonna go swap into Tier 2 Sunflower as well. For extra sense control. Maybe swap into... The world's mistake, they did not first try this level. Yeah, the parrot in PvZ 2 is more tougher than a basic in PvZ 2 by like 2. It's really, really weird. True, I need to use Great Buster in like a few worlds, I think. Not now. I think it's a bit early for Great Buster. You need to say Great Buster for a strong level, because otherwise it's just cheesing it, isn't it? Do I care about walnuts or enduring? I'm gonna put on walnuts. Walnuts should help make these start the game a bit more manageable, and hopefully as well they mean I can get more sunflowers up, because sunflowers right now seem to be in limited supply, because they keep being stolen from some threat in this level. I don't know which threat it could possibly be. Okay, that flat barrel should be fine. I can use walnuts to help just stall out the cabins, so I can probably start killing them more reliably. Parrots more reliably, and even if I don't kill more reliably, I can just do stuff with them more. Yeah, that makes sense. Does level even have anything on the bum lane? I mean, I try to keep it. Oh, wait, I should probably put this here. Okay. I'm gonna put a close up here. I think just washers instead of parrots now. It would not surprise me. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh yes, good swashers exist in this level. Whatever. Swasher nymphs. Actually, immediately as I say that, they'll show up, of course, but you know. Oh. Well, that's some flowers ago. Oh well. I can probably just chirp all of this. If I leave stuff going, then leave stuff on the field, then it's gonna be less good. There's a lot of pirates here, but they're not honestly that dangerous. Like, they're not nice to have around, I'd rather they weren't here, but they're not actually that threatening. It's just because at this point in time, I've got a decent chunk of support on the field. Yeah, once I get cold steps up, they can't really do anything, can they? The pirates, I mean. They can still like TLC like things on the bum lane for the time being, but that's not gonna last forever. And cold snap just completely wrecks this level once this happens. Cool. I'm actually gonna go swap out this cabbage for sunflower, I think. Just keep my sun supply up. Okay, this level wasn't actually that bad. Took a single try just to swap into walnuts and use less sun, but this level's really not too difficult. I'm guessing people just had a really hard time with the amount of captains here, and because they weren't using cold snap specifically. Ah, no. Just a few more and I'll be good to go. I can't believe that's that. Maybe like one more just to keep control of last thing, but this level isn't actually that bad. I know most people love doing his S plantless. I'm not, because I don't feel like challenging myself. But this really wasn't a very difficult level, all things considered. Yeah, this level is difficult until you realize Cold Snapdragon exists. If you can't use Cold Snapdragon, this level could be very, very difficult. It only took a few tries because, shockingly enough, Cold Snap OP. Lunatic is probably a bit harder than the official hard mode for alpha. The levels themselves are easier, but the hard mode itself adds more to the levels. Well, yeah. Cold Snap makes everything easy. Colonel Enduring could probably work here, but I don't know. I think there's a bit. I suppose that the pirates here are the main threat for most people. Okay, moving on. Okay. Yes, I have indeed used Cold Snap to obtain the snap. I do not challenge myself. My friend cries you're playing Lunatic. Well, Lunatic isn't hard. That's right. I said it. Lunatic isn't hard. Therefore, I am not challenging myself. Henceforth, I am correct. Yes, there's Greg too. Hello, Greg. How is Greg on his fine evening? I have to wonder. You'll just eventually. Yeah, I've already played 2.9, Miles. You forget this, I've already played 2.9. Ah, dear. And to be frank, though, I have no clue if the entire curve could be completely nullified by the fact called Snapdragon SOP. That they did completely, they did like nullify a lot of the curve for when Alpha did it, so you know, it's not impossible. Because again, most people probably aren't using Call Snapdragon. I am. I understand the cams are brutal here. Yeah, cams can be very, very brutal. It's kind of, it's just in general, though, cams can always be fairly brutal. It's just like trying to get them. Cams are brutal, but it's just like they're not too dangerous until there's enough of them, I guess. Like one cam is never a threat. You can always usually kill the parrot by random crossfire. There's a lot of cams that are probably going to cause some issues. But it needs to be a pretty sizable chunk of them. MP will never shut down Call Snapdragon. Maybe. A few zombies maybe, but I don't think that Punk can. At all. I'll probably still be using it a lot anyways just to nullify jams, I imagine. And it's also more well than just that, so you know. I'm gonna go put Call Snapdragon here just to finish up my defense in this lane. BC lane driver. Makes sense to me? Yeah, Call Snapdragon somehow is even bigger, more of a cheese than Great Buster somehow. I can't believe it. I'm gonna stack my bomb lane more because I can't bother to deal that lane. Like, once more. Okay, some flower there. Some of that free Peter there. I probably want to put another free Peter top. Is Captain already in Shallow? No, in Shallow Captain is part 2 because cannonballs exist. I think it's fairly reasonable. Well, we'll go around for a shell. Indeed, look at how good the art is. I just brought it around just because I decided to bring a town screen up there. Town screen looks nicer, so you know it always works. When I might try to talk to some people about trying to get like proper art there for it. I mean, if you'd be interested in drawing it, I don't know. It really that's cropped, yeah. It's actually cropped, by the way. Like that's just how it is. I just took like a massive image of it and just like zoomed it in a lot. Yeah, that's not happening. Or is it? I'm not dead yet, but I think I'm dead soon. What if killed me there? Whatever. I'll move on. I'll reset. Fair enough. NMT is probably going to be difficult in general because of NMT-ness. I'm assuming that Metal Jump in particular has the effect where it's just self-spamming in via sound waves alone, I think. Because NMT is special. Yep. Higher quality 144p is the best, it's 144 pp. Probably swap calls and I don't know, what do I swap here? Maybe Potato Mine. Maybe Potato Mine doesn't seem particularly helpful here. What would be then instead? What do I replace it with? Bong Joy could work. Bong Joy in the top bomb lanes could be a pretty nice call. I am running 3 attackers, but I think that's fine. They have low quality 244p. Yeah, I don't know how YouTube does these things. Apparently though, I've dropped 131 frames, and I do not know how I managed to drop that many. I say that many, it's actually not a lot at all, but I'm curious how many have actually come in. Bleh. I can speak, don't worry. Whatever. I'll just give up talking about that. Yeah. To be honest, it's probably just best to just... I don't know. It might just be because my internet is not fantastic, or because there's a lot of people using it right now, I think. Yeah, I know. I don't know, it could be me, it could be you, it could be anybody really, frankly. I'll put another 3p there. I could probably just watch this. I mean, I should squash this. Yeah. Then I can put a over here. I can probably put a. Okay, put one right here so I can get that guy broken. Okay, cool. I'm probably just gonna jalapeno this lane. Makes sense to me. This level pack. The level pack is alright. It's a hard mode level pack, so it's never gonna be good because hard mode aren't good design. But it's enjoyable. I'm having fun with it. Actually, kind of like two bong choice deal with anything extras on that lane. I think you might actually be able to. I can't hold my mouth over those suns. Yeah, that's fun. Oh dear. It feels like an option so I can make it so like on stream suns don't show up. It'd be really nice. It's like, BS is it quality or is it just hard? It's. I'm not sure to be honest. So far has been too bad. There's been a few levels which are very much iffy, but that's about it. I mean, hardcore is still hardcore. Hardcore is probably still worse designed to me personally so far. Maybe. The difference is between the two really is that in this one, S levels also have hard modes, which are the hardest levels in the game, obviously, because S levels. Okay, jalapeno is probably the best pick there. Okay, that's that done. Cool. Wonderful. Okay. I should probably. Okay, I'm gonna jalapeno this lane. I'm gonna go squash. I'm gonna go squash this lane. God! Immediately since I do that. Thank you, game. I love you. I really need to get more 3Ps and Tom Bomb lanes. The seagulls there are just being a bit more of a nuisance than they really should be. For a more stable defense. Case lines that have good to have a cost. What do I mean by that? Do you mean like Red Stinger and such by that? Or do you just mean like plans which are good quality? World level design in at least 1.9. Piracy's Part 2 is probably the worst part in there, but I think that the levels specifically in LC are worse, if that makes any sense. The point levels I don't like, any of them, really. Gem Part 1 has the same level twice, basically, in a row. I think it's a row. Which is bad. There's just a bunch of just levels in that vein. In terms of objectively worse levels, there's a level in LC where you have to wait to win. That level did get nerfed, so you have to wait less long. Technically enough, but it's really just makes the level more playable. But yeah, that's one of them there. Worst level design in Battlecast in my opinion? Well, I don't like Japan very much. Japan is very annoying because if you don't level up your wallet in time, you have to try to beat the level without using Gross Cap, which takes like a year and a half. I think that's probably my least favorite level design in Battlecast, I'll be honest with you. Less than playable, yeah. But that was still bad for an alpha, yeah. Okay, that top lane's gone now. Christ almighty. But okay, that's a okay, no fine. Somehow. That'll be nice. I can just like stall till I win. Yeah, I think. That's what I'm doing here. I know back is worse. I'm making a joke. I'm not seriously going to go through and comment on every single level on Battlecast. There's like way too many. Okay, I'm just gonna lose. Yeah, there we go. PvC and Nightcast available download. Kinda, it's weird. We're supposed to have a Peggle. I haven't played Peggle, but I'm gonna say it's a tutorial level because it's a wonderful lobster in it because I've seen a video on that one. Lobsters, like, of course, yeah, it has a lot of guys in it. Okay, there you go. I saved 2 moas. Worth it. But you play PC Nightcast, you need to go to the entity to Ecclesias's Discord and show evidence that you've beaten 10-10 in either beta or alpha. Quite literally moleless. Well, no, I actually saved 2 moas. So, it is not moleless. I didn't have 2 moas. Because in moleless you have to have no moas left. That's how it works, right? Flip actually, yeah, fill up, you mean. And now I shall go leave stream mode, Miles. Okay, enjoy yourself, Miles! We'll be doing the last stand the entire time. Because last stand. Right, let's see. After you guys, actually no, if you can get guest progress, so you don't need 1,000 messages there. Whatever. Okay, moving on. This level. How do I do this level? I can do gold snap and a few gold snaps and a few bloomerangs might work. Maybe. I'll try that. That seems logical. It's a decent first step, if nothing else. That instead. Why is the last time better than the science levels? To be entirely honest, you mean like is it better than fast stands? I guess because that's what they're being called. I just don't like levels where you have to micro the entire time. Fast stands to me just always feel like they take forever and you just can't. They just take way too long than they need to. I guess it makes sense. I don't know. There's also good ones don't exist. I think 2029 is actually a pretty decent level in that regard. Of course, though, just adding science into a level does not make it a good level, so, you know. I mean, Shell had, like, the last stand with Sun, but you can still put percentiles in after the beginning levels, which are pretty alright to me. I like them. So, yeah. It's a very exciting gameplay. Yeah, I think people don't hate it. I never love these a lot worse because they used to be like wasting your time like massively, so they could be used to be a lot worse than that. I'll put down mine here. To be honest, I actually do like. To be honest, I just wish. To be honest, I do like Last Stands. I don't think I'm putting them in Shell because I think in Shell the balance is just weird, so I don't think Last Stands really work there, which is a shame. But you know, maybe in Deep they can do it. Last time to work L1, recharge bouncing is frequent. Yeah. I can see that. On the other hand, I just don't think recharging with using bouncing with recharge massively is a great idea, to be entirely honest. I feel like the more you do bounce around recharge, just the less interesting the game comes to the whole. And just lowers the max skill level of it and just doesn't feel as impressive to use. I don't know. Like, there's a few plants I like I do like Pass a lot. Which is 4 times speed, less man, okay, Corral. Okay, Corral. Oh, you mean 4 times speed? You think? Okay. Yeah, kinda. I mean, as is right now, you only have like 1.5 times speed, which is a bit of a pathetic thing, but whatever. I'm gonna just swap into Thingamajig. Not Thingamajig, Squash. That's the one. If 4 times speed and last time okay, Corral would be right. I can see why we don't do it though, because as you speed up the speed, they can't like. That's when the game just starts like breaking a lot, so it's understandable that they don't do it very often. Well, that sounds alright. You can sense that why people don't like it very much. Doing 2 Squash will save you some stuns? Could do, but the issue really is here that I'll be using Squash for Garg, so I kind of need the full damage there. So yeah. But yeah, I think last times they can be done well, but it just depends on the mod really. I think there's difficulty could work on some mod. Maybe. To be honest, I've been thinking this a lot. I think it just depends on what the mod really is. I think we just still use experiment and shorter mod before anything really happens. I think like high difficulty is totally fine, but you also need to make sure that the mod is designed in such a way that it's very clear that you should be playing with mods first, which kind of seems like a terrible idea for the long run, I guess. I don't know. I think IDS to an extent is like that because a low play will just really cannot do unless you have a good experience with the game in general. But yeah. Again, like I think like most objectives work in run mods. Like reduce like sun objectives can work pretty nicely in some mods, but if you don't have a sunflower, then they're gonna suck, aren't they? Gives you a helmet trolled, yeah. I don't know. I think like a difference between a mod designed for like a mod designed balance around of being a mod to keep playing with mods first, and difference between just playing around PvZ2 originally first. I don't know. I think it's interesting to look into, I guess. That's gonna activate with Tamai. It did not. That is incredibly surprising. Every beats mod is usually hell mode. Yeah. You gotta take vanilla on some like really hard levels, but vanilla just doesn't tell you what you need to know to win, so I don't know how much that really counts. Alpha is actually harder than vanilla in a lot of cases, shockingly enough. I mean, not really that shocking. You've all played Alpha, I presume. It'd be weird if you didn't. It is probably one of the better mods out there right now, by default, frankly. But yeah. I hate New Crazy Dave. You mean, what do you mean by New Crazy Dave? Do you mean like the general modded Crazy Dave, or how do you make a level that needs fast reaction and fast spams? Yeah, you don't. I don't think that levels that require fast reactions are good though, so I don't know. I don't like levels where you living or losing is like 1 second off each other. I just don't think it's very fun. I don't like micro levels, so yeah. Oh, you mean vanilla Crazy Dave? Fair enough. I guess I don't pay much attention to Crazy Dave's dialogue in vanilla. He seems alright there, but he seems like a bit madder, I guess. Hell of a one. Yeah. I'm not like a master of dialogue, so I won't comment too much on Crazy Dave. I'm not a character designer, I'm a person thing. Broadly. I have like a vague memory of people that I just remember their personality, not necessarily their name. Well, if you know me. That's how I remember people. Okay, I'm just gonna sack Moses with. I see no reason not to. Sacking Moses is cool and hip. As I say, as the kids say these days. Very real, very true. Ah, fair, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can see how people don't like that, then, to be honest. Again, I'm not like the most well versed in dialogue writing, but I think, like, generally speaking, just saying, when to try and explain a plan properly, you can generally just get them to explain in the game. If you want more than one good, not okay corral. Honestly, I've been wanting to do a not okay corral in Shallow for ages and ages now. I actually made one when I was working for Flourish, and that was one of my favorite levels I've ever made, really. So I might remake that. I think in Shell as well, like Shadow Plants, we could make a very interesting not okay corral. Because of the way they work, we can make a very distinct level. Whichever you want to do. Fair enough. Okay, go Melport, yay. But yeah, I think the okay corrals are fun. I think there's definitely a few iffy ones. I don't like a hedge wall Memphis very much. Yeah, I can see why people see why just having Rosette being an explaining tool is a bit iffy. Because you already have like Penny for that, don't you? Big last income plans. True. Trying to cover in more than this. You see, I'm just a proper gamer. I'm not fan most of the PvC. Yeah, I can see that, but I do think having a fuse alright. Can be shown no okay corral maker. No! You can make one, but I'm making my own no okay corrals. I want to make them at fun levels. But yeah, I think definitely some levels are good, some levels are really bad. Run 2, some producers, rift trades on 3 different big plants. So awesome. Yeah. I used to run obviously like 4 sun producers, one early game staller and 1 heavy plant, and then just some damaging instances, and that just wrecked every level. It was really, really good. I'll go with Melpult. Why not? Melpult's fun. I remember I always used to run a tiered Melpult. Tiered Melpult is just fun to use. It's not viable, but it's fun. Very fun. Oh boy. The Darks of all flags, yay. But yeah, I think like puzzle levels are just. I think jump puzzle levels are 50-50. I do think they're important to have, but I don't think they should be mandatory ever. It's actually why I don't really Really long level name. Yeah, I think like it's normally like the Dark Soul flags. I don't even remember actually. But yeah, I think those levels are right to have as like a side thing. I think I actually don't like Fallen having like minigames in the main game because they often tend to be pretty difficult. All of it is like the weirdest levels ever. 2-5, for instance, is still a level that just still weirds me out that it even exists as a concept for a minigame. It feels more like a level like 12-3 than an actual minigame. If 12-3 in a Cleese Alba. Cleese Alba, because that level's just weird. Oh, yeah, actually, I wonder how many people know this level exists. And not, in Cleese, there's a level where potions exist, and that's the objective is to get rid of them all. Lunatic is hardcore copy. This level, I think Lunatic predates hardcore. I think some people can theorize that the existence of Lunatic was what God made. Dead Pirate never tells lies. Yeah, no. Maybe. Kinda really hard, no. Within PvZ3. I'm actually making a script on PvZ3, funnily enough. Right now, my script writing is basically getting to the... Squash, why? Script writing right now is basically on the point. PvZ3 I think is fine and not terrible. It's better than it used to be, but it's not as good as any other PvZ stuff. And that's generally the entire script. I think most people agree that PvZ3 isn't good, though. I think it's just fine, though. I don't think it's necessarily terrible, I just don't think it's good. As opposed to anything else who thinks it's absolutely god-awful and a sin against humanity and all that. Don't defuse the cannons away level. No, don't encourage him. Well, level 100 is going to be a cannons away level. No. PvZ line suck. Yeah, it does. To be frank, the PvZ2 level line also sucks to some extent, so you know, it's on you. Yeah, that looks familiar. I'll be honest, I don't remember the original limits level. I bet gosh PvZ3 and tripled the board length. True. That'd make the game so much better. It is 3 times the game, so it needs to have 3 times the levels. Let's go. Probably PvZ3 is pickup plans. Yeah, I'm 50-50 on them. I'm not against the idea, but I do think it's very clear people don't like them, so they probably shouldn't be going that route. But on the other hand, I can also see that the levels themselves trying to be so quick that having pre-picked plans kind of causes some weirdness there. And just literally PvZ heroes. Yeah, might be. I don't know. Squash this line. Freeze a gug, and the book of dead. Yeah, I think a brief plan, so I think you can make it work. I think you just need to make sure that. I don't know. I think it's like that's a decent argument for why it's not a terrible idea. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, quadruple wave I just noticed happened, so that's fun. That lane's going down, so I'm just gonna let that lane go down. We're perfectly just been 3 hours of trial and error, coffee. Yeah, kinda. I think in general, you're gonna be doing it anyways. The later levels are gonna be very much designed around you have to put things like Pixel Perfect or power-ups. This is probably what I think. It's not really an energy system. There's a life system, which is probably basically, we still like generally just consider to be that kind of system, but I think it's different enough to really consider paying attention to. I think it, at least it means that attempting to restart levels is going to be based on your skill rather than just like being forced to because the game said so, which I do like, but piece of a demo or something. But not really. PvZ2 doesn't really need a demo though because the actual game's free. Okay, freeze out. Which is trying to get the line again. That was for PvZ3. To be honest, I don't know what the design for Angry Birds 3 even is, so I can't really comment on that very much. Okay, that guy goes down. This guy still needs to go down. Okay, there you go. That should help keep it under more control, because everything's starting to spiral out a bit. I do need to get enough sun to get the final Melpult though. Doesn't really matter too much, because Melpults have Splash, so they are actually covering each other. Okay, these things are double up Gargs now. That's interesting and very, very dangerous. Actually, it seems to be going alright. Okay, I'm going to put this down here. I do need to get that DPS sorted. I'm going to go freeze you. That's alright. I can deal with that, I think. I think I'm going to have to go Cherry Bomb very soon now. Things are looking a bit dicey, overall. I'm not dying. I'm actually doing pretty well. Okay, cool. That makes life a bit easier. Okay, that Melpult's going down, I think. It's fine. It's alive somehow. Okay, cool. I'm not complaining. Prioritize the first top 2 lanes. Will be fine. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I can say like you can justify most of the first like main part of the game to be the demo to the full game experience, I guess, kinda. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I think like most games in general will hurt your eyes if you play them too long. I think that's the kind of science behind that. I think I can't remember. It's been a while since I've really looked into it. I'm going to freeze these two. Okay, there you go. This level should be safe to go now. Neat. Everyone in gaming to learn to get minigames and learn to community world. Oh no. I like the idea that you just go in and you just find your own level there, except it's now been modified to be even harder. No. I could probably stall that out a bit, I think. Okay, just need one more sun. Okay. Cool. Boom. Done. That will be this level done. Cool. Rudder Bagger's here. 225 sun. I don't remember using Rudder Bagger ever, but yeah. Okay. We did it! We beat Piracies Part 1. And I get one of my least favorite worlds. I'll do Glossy for a bit. How long am I streaming for? I'm going to be streaming for another 2 hours, I think, at this point. Yeah, I think everybody nobody really likes the first few levels. But yeah, I'll be streaming for till 4 here, so it'll be 2 hours-ish. We'll be here for a while. Yeah, I think community world in general is hit pretty hard by the sun changes. In general, I think it's valuable to last this day. I mean, they almost made it worse by changing how thingamajig works. Whatchamacallem. They're changing the MC. That's the one in alpha again. But they did just make it so there's 2 different MCs now, which makes things weird, but whatever. This sure is a bit of a spammy start, isn't it? That doesn't even particularly matter. Roto should hopefully be able to deal with most of it. I don't know how Roto was in this version, though. GTA game, true. This is indeed actually fairly similar, yeah. Yardra GT can be some annoying levels, some annoyingness sometimes. Whatever am I going on about anymore? Oh dear. The stream for people joining in. Hello, Ericy. Swash S tier arc, right? Swash is always S tier though. There's not a mod where Swash isn't one of the best plants in the game. Maybe shallow, but even then, Squash is fantastic. Just the people just don't like his cost. Welcome back. Okay. Tip, no, you, because I need to hit one of you. This is a lot easier way than what came before. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, I guess just Roto is just helping out here a ton. Okay, alright, just Sims now, and we can clear VMs quite quickly. We have a DPS. Is Spring being goodness mod? Hello B, hello Peaks. How are you doing? Is Spring being goodness mod? Kinda. Spring Bean, at least, Spring Bean is pretty solid as a solo in general. It's not broken, but it's pretty generally good enough to do the job. Tiny's low because my investment is great, yeah. Tiny is really solid as well. I don't like using it in Ecclese much because I think an general Ecclese Squash is just better. And like other instances later on become really strong. But it definitely has its usage in levels where levels are tight. So I probably will be using it a lot more now in Lunatic when levels start getting harder. Just helpful to just have additional guard DPS sometimes. Which is the main thing I really care about, think it has. I like it for a lot of people, sometimes. In fact, any level heavy doesn't actually change compared to the original. Yeah, I think actually, yeah, it does actually. A few levels have like a very different like enemy placements and things. So, like for instance, X2 had Sunburn instead, Sunburn, and some Ghostfire as well, which are things that normally don't appear there. And Ghostfire normally only appears in one level. So yeah. No, God, yes. Although I think I try to keep most of the original experience intact. It adds like zombies and things often as well. If that means a lot to you. I don't think that's bad zombie means adds zombies to the world. Doesn't add new zombies. And I think Minigame Tour has a new gimmick entirely as well, actually, which seems interesting. I'm not sure though. Yes, German can help a lot because it comes from zombies, yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm always in 50 on Cherry Bomb. I mostly like it, mostly using it right now because I don't have a better option. I much prefer better options over Cherry Bomb. I don't think Cherry Bomb has a really nice recharge. Everyone's selling yet? No, actually, I haven't actually thought about getting Star yet because I don't particularly feel like it. I'm using called Snapdragon because all Snapdragon is called Snapdragon. But let's not beyond that. No, not really. I could try to get Spike Rock if I really want to. But I should have Infinite PS because Cherry Bomb is Cherry Bomb. It'd be really weird if it didn't have Infinite PS. This is really chill. It could be, but I don't particularly like it. If it's only health increase, no, actually. Unlike easy mode, the armor is actually decent. Who'd have thunk? I'm gonna do a bit of Night Lost City for a bit then. To be honest, we haven't done much of night, so we may as well do a bit all night. There's some like extra nights levels in Lunatic in general, which could be fun. I'll be probably going over those as they show up as well. It'd be interesting to see if this goes, considering that there's no graves or anything, which is a rarity. But yeah, I'm thinking Snapdragon's probably going to be able to save you for a lot of these levels for a while. Snapdragon is just really strong in general. Yeah, I guess I'll drink soon. I think my voice is starting to hurt. Ow. Oh well, I'll live. But yes, the more time I do need to try to get a new banner thing for one of my streams, because it looks, at this point in time it looks a bit iffy, frankly. I think it's better than it used to be, but I want something better there at some point. It's very much a temporary solution. I'm literally only even putting the Shadow 1.2 is down now, stuff down there. It's because it looks better than it just being nothing now. Oh dear. To be honest, I don't really remember the difference. It's Sunshroom. I miss when I used to do everything, but to be frank, you're still getting the same hit either way. So, Increase when you're gonna post on Minecraft. Honestly, I don't know. They just take a very long time to edit, so I'm probably gonna muck around a bit with just doing it on a creative only instead, just to cut down the amount of time I need to edit, I guess. That's the reason I haven't been anything for any of them for a long time. I want to work on some other stuff for the time being. Maybe when I get some things in place, I've got more time, I'll probably go back to posting more of it. I do enjoy making videos, it's just kind of takes too long. If that makes any sense. Otherwise, I'd definitely be doing that more. I don't know. I've also noticed recently my channel's been gaining subscribers quite quickly, actually. It's like kind of out of nowhere. I've been noticing recently my channel's been growing subscriber count, and I really have no idea why. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. I wonder if a BDT vid did anything to do with it, but I'm not sure. It's happened sometime before then, I've noticed as well. It's kind of going pretty quickly. At least it feels like it's going to go quickly. I don't know. I don't like drool over stats and numbers very often. I look forward to getting 1K though. Well, I think when I start getting monetized things sorted, Jesus, I think it'll be in a very, very nice spot. Can you be exclusive to across plants? Yeah, totally. I mean, you can definitely get out to like the tutorial of that, obviously. Oh dear, anyways, first level done. Game back tonight, which will be fun. Sun tokens are gonna be fun sun tokens. Very dangerous. Sorry, I'm just going through this something quickly. No, I think it's not really possible. You can't really do any of the day levels, really. I mean, yeah. Flower lines. My favourite. I'll just use punctuate. I don't think it's really possible to beat the entire game with zero cost plants. The reason just simply being there's just not enough zero cost plants for day levels. Like squash, you have mini plants, I guess. I guess if with mini plants in mind, it might be more possible, but even I don't think it's really possible because then you're playing in alpha, and alpha you're not doing it with just zero cost plants. I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna just go for 3 Peter. I think 3 Peter will do. What? For one. Yeah. Whenever level's even remotely difficult, or just has like this kind of design, you just use bonk. We sadly don't have Toadstool yet, so I can't use Toadstool. I will be using Toadstool when I get Toadstool though, which will be not for a long time. What are interesting plans can do for you? Mechanically, I don't actually know. I like Spikeweed. I like Spikeweed a lot. I mean, not interesting, but I like Spikeweed. They're my favorite plants to use, but they're not really. That's not really because they're interesting now, is it? If I were to list more specifically interesting plants, then right. If more specifically interesting plants, I like the concept behind like banana. Particularly like one times where times I do like. Ghost is interesting to me. I do like Ghost. I can't think of anything else though, really. This also going to take a while. I guess I just need to put in a get rid of Potato Mine. Potato Mine's going to be worthless. Just put in like iceberg. But yeah, like banana kinda. And mechanically, there's not a lot of plants that really stand out to me. I don't know. Like I suppose I like, but mechanically, interestingly, there's not a whole lot. In terms of new plants, I like Mercademia quite a bit. I think Mercademia has some interesting potential, but I can't use Mercademia, so rip. That's really about it for new plants I really have any interest in. I might be forgetting a few, but I mean, I know I am forgetting quite a few. I forget a lot of plants often, but I don't think any of them I particularly like. Like, Draftadale I think is stupid. I don't think many people are going to defend Draftadale. But it's like, for a lot of plants like that, Exploder Vine is just a worse Exploder Nut. Boom Balloon is bad. Beyond that, luckily I don't know what it does, but it doesn't seem to be any interesting, from what I can gather. It also looks awful. Tigergrass is... why? I don't know what on earth you can do with Tigergrass to make it interesting and unique. It just seems really, really weird. And that's like most of them. Go figure. This level's gonna be a bit tricky, I think. There's just a lot of threats here, overall. It might be get better. I mean, maybe when I can start getting the free repeaters out, then things might be a bit easier then, but for the time being, it's pretty rough. Thankfully, Bong Choy is a godsend, so, you know. Fast Burning Plants CVZ2. Pokra, Puffball, Prime Potato Mine, Wintermelon, Dustclobber. Maybe stop at a few for like Cold Snap, Grope Shot, that kind of thing, but I think those are mostly the most overpowered. Maybe Tail Potato, but I don't know his stats. I don't know. I don't really play vanilla very much, so I don't know. Okay, I think this level's probably settled now. I don't think this level can really do that, really pose a threat. We've got enough Bong Choys up now that most things will die basically instantly as they approach. So, bugs aren't going to get through, the flower line should be safe. It's really just a case of just not mucking up. I just thought I might have to go get myself a drink, to be honest. My throat's getting really dry. I'll have to go grab something quickly. I'm only about like halfway through, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll be here for a while. Oh, well. Hopefully I can get Night Velocity sorted in general. That'd be nice. Oh dear. So, this is kind of why my streams tend to be, like, fairly short. My speaking skills are a bit iffy. As in, my throat just tends to hurt very quickly, because I don't talk very much in real life. Really self-reserved, honestly, overall, but that's the point, I suppose. Kill. The final wave should be safe to go. I'm gonna squash that actually. That dead looks a bit dangerous. Okay, we're fine. Easy level, just took an attempt to get the right plan picked up. Because realistically, we were dead. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly just clean my. Just gonna go into the Senegal, quickly get something to drink, and I'll be back in like 3 minutes or so. I think just get into Senegal now, so I have something to listen to. Okay. See you in a bit. And I'm back. I really should just like muted the stream, thinking about it. Oh well, let me mute the stream. Mute the mic. Oh well. It's fine. You'll live. Okay, next level, produce at least 3,000 sun. Easy enough. I think this level in general is the introduction to what do you call it? Sun Token, that's the one. Which might be a thing. I can't remember. I could be totally wrong. Okay. Oh, okay, game. Very fair. Very nice. I think I do anything probably even down that way, to be honest. Apologies, it's just gonna expend some mowers, because that's easier. But like actually defending. Shockingly enough. Why did I miss the imp? Okay. Put down here. I'm gonna go squash this. Put some software here. That should hopefully deal with most of this crap. For the time being, at least. Okay, freeze. That should hopefully clear us up then. Talk about rushy level, Jesus. Okay, as I realized, I should probably be able to get a creeper up, so that should be safe mostly, so for that. So yeah, okay. Now I got that done, hopefully this level should be over. Except for maybe objective, but I don't think the objective's going to do anything here. Seems a bit weak. Also, I don't think music's playing, is it? Very curious. Okay, well, at the very least, it's just like, if everything at this point, the level doesn't seem to have anything beyond like the fact it starts with 5 zombies in with 1 zombie in each lane. It doesn't seem particularly long enough to really threaten anything after that point. What a weird level. I don't know what this level is normally. It might be similar. I don't know. Just a very weird experience. Like, why is Parasol even here? Oh, now music's back. Huh. I did not even know parachute run range were here. How odd. Oh well. Well, nice. I'm fine anyways. Easy level. Yay. Just wait for the zombies to clean themselves up. Pretty high amount of people. There's a lot of people watching the stream actually. There's actually not this many, I don't think. Unless I'm being wrong and being for going for just don't check the statistics very much. I don't know. That's sort of interesting. Always worth looking for, I suppose. Yeah. I'm imagining that's why the streams become a bit quiet because of that. Yeah. I have no clue what they're doing over there. I'm assuming we're going through hell while we're just like chilling out, just doing some easy levels and easy mod, which is trying to be easy, you know, as you do. I think Brodo should be fine. Maybe. Parachute Rain. Cool. A very unique name indeed. Ah, it's this level where they just spam parachute rains you every 10 seconds. Cool. Fun. Oh, bless you. Sorry. Imagine like over there in a random screen, but just kind of suffering at random garbage. Because that's kind of how randomizers tend to go, I find. Like, I once did a Pokemon randomizer, and like it's like a third gym or something. First, second gym had like, it was like a Salamon's Rayquaza, and it was like no ice types anywhere around you can get at all, and it just took me absolutely ages to kill. This is just like to give a throw for just most random hard crap they can think of, and it is genuinely quite interesting sometimes. Okay, I think that should be fine. Throws are really good pick it because it just covers the entire field. I think Star's still better. I think Star will win the pick because Star just does better damage. Actually, no. Parachute Rain is for some reason always counts flying. I do not know why, so I think Starfree can actually hit them. It's just a really weird bug. I do not know why it exists. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be reset. I think I need just like some things in the back to help clear things off the rotobaggers. I'm sure without Redeem Tail. Maybe I can just do like I mean, I should just get rid of you, because I'm not using you. Iceberg might just be better. Iceberg is cheaper and can probably save rubber bag of me in, which should make it a lot easier, I think, in theory. Okay. Yeah, this should hopefully work, I think, in theory. I mean, we haven't really got to the point yet where anything other than Ash Parachute rounds starts spawning and become a threat. I think it makes sense. So I think that until we get to that point, I can just say CNLs will still work, at least. Because there were some bucket heads near the end of it. I know there are Gogs on this level. It's just getting to that point, really. So you start, like, seeing how good this actually works. I should also note that this level actually is a pretty rough early game. Not because of the fact it's parachute range every round, but because our parachute pilots for some reason have like a little more HP than like other forms of zombies. And I don't know why that is the case. That's like a thing in vanilla, and I don't... It's like really random, and like it's easy to forget about because they're not usually that threatening. But there's so many here that you just feel it very, very much. They have a shocking amount of HP. No, I guess I'm doing great. I guess I'm just gonna have to run like Pichu, I guess. Maybe. So about you for that. Pushing forward a bit. So now we have Pichu at column 1, which should hopefully be able to deal with parachute range reliably, because they have a little buff damage. They just have good DPS. Hopefully they should be able to push the parachute range off the rudder bagger so they can do damage. That should be logic. This is a hard also of all things. I think that general Lightless City is never really not really memorable at all. It's a very simple set of levels. Doesn't really do anything special, frankly. It's like one tough level and that's it, so yeah. I'll put a picture here. Put a here, put that here, put that there, put this here. There you go. Picture the 1 out. I need 4 more to go, then I can start playing roller back as I get out again. And hopefully they as a group will be able to deal with everything here. Random. Move the stream. Okay, this is looking good so far. But they're not getting too close, so I am doing better than I was doing before. Now it's time to try to put the roller bags for test. So they can help cover the field somewhat. General roller bags just don't cover lane very well, so that's kind of why it's being a bit of a problem in general. Yeah. It's just also just not attacking these guys very much. How odd. I suppose it makes sense. It's just kind of a weird mechanic I never knew about. Just like, is this because I just can't see the parachute range just up and above them when they're dropping down? Then. I guess that's maybe because the light size just being odd, I guess. Interesting. There's a Gog. Very cool. Oh, that sucks. That just sucks. Okay. That 10 was not meant to go off there, and my prototype is being overrun. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up using Rutabaga. Rutabaga is just not good. Or really, it's not good here. Yeah. Reset. Yeah, so just get rid of Rutabaga, put in, I don't know, what could work nicely here? Bloomer could work. Yeah, Bloomer. Long probably works nice, but I do want to have a late game, and I think Bloomerang is probably a better late game, I think, overall. There we do. Okay, I don't know if this will work. I don't think this is gonna work actually, because I don't think the Bloomerangs have the damage output. I don't know actually, because I do have Squash, so I think Squash might be able to cover weaknesses here. I'm not necessarily quite sure, but I assume it'll work. It makes logical sense to me at least. So, yeah. Feature is indeed, yeah. Alright, alright, that's just waiting. Hey, gotta go now. Okay, thank you. Okay, nice having you here, Brett. Enjoy what you're doing. Have a good day. Beware funny level. Okay, I'll beware the funny level. Don't worry. I'll beware all the funny levels. Right. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna work. I'm not sure. I think it's a 50-50 chance this works. I would not be surprised if it works. I would not be surprised if it doesn't work. Because I see the argument for both things. That's all blame my kills. I mean, it doesn't even matter because it's not. I don't know. Okay, going on this. Go time. Let's go. Okay, that Gog should be fine. Yep, okay, that corner is down. Buckethead. Gog is down. Sudden downgrade. I'm gonna put my sunstream down. This is looking a bit scary, but I think Bloomerang is gonna be enough to cover up most of these. Okay, yep, it's good. I just need to keep an eye on the bucket heads in this round. I think should be done. Okay, yeah, that works. See ya. There's a bucket head on column on row 2, so I'm gonna put it here. I've also on the top line, which I'll squash. The other assumption I'm sure I've just died, but I think I've still won. Still got this under control. I don't think it mattered too much in the long run. Buckethead at every lane. I don't think I can deal with that. Actually, I think they are just dying by themselves right now, which is alright. I think I just stole for the last wave. I think here. I don't think I need to worry about anything else. Maybe. Top lane might be a problem. I don't know. You be very, very careful to not run out of sun. I do not have a lot of sun left. Both in terms of literal sun and my ability to produce more sun. Okay, that's good. I could probably justify putting another boomerang down here just to help clear that line of bucket heads more reliably. That was a terrible mistake, actually. I'm out of sun. I'll be fine. I don't have too much longer to live. I think I can barely hang on by the thread right now. This thread better hold on for long enough. This level is really rushy, Jesus. Okay. I think this is the final set, so yeah. I think I can win here. Okay, I've won. Cool. Yay. I don't think I'm saving a lot of these mowers, but whatever. I can just lean back and win now. I don't know what's gonna do just that. Imagine caring about mowerless. Right. Cool. Moving on. Level 5, let's go. What's here, I wonder? What's here? Is this finally 7 token intro? I think it might be. That'd be cool. A little more for a win. Indeed, yes. Don't we actually have much many good options to splash? I can probably just get rid of some things. I'll go for squashing that. Get rid of actually iceberg. I think I'm going to go for an attacker just to help deal things. Who do I go for? I'll just go for Colonel. Colonel makes sense. I'll do like one Colonel. Convergent. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this is when some Hogan appears. I kind of want to be because I think some Hogan might be changed, but I'm not too sure. Okay, bit of a rough early game. Rough early game overall, but I think we've had worse, so I can live with this. Colonel should hopefully make this a lot more manageable. Because especially because he got like puff trims here, his low damage should not matter because he got like better damage output elsewhere. Okay, there is our first skull of the day. He's not going to be too dangerous, I imagine. It is just skull. Skull in general is really not too dangerous at night because puff shrooms are just so spammable. They just get caught up on all the puff shrooms everywhere and can't do anything about it. I'll put this here. Oh yeah, some tokened. Cool. Do they? I think I've heard some of they do damage now. I'm not necessarily too sure. Hey, does that damage? I have no clue. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. The one thing Night Velocity has, absolutely worthless ambush. Let's go. Yeah, I remember it's like appeared like once or twice in the Lost Last Night, oh, not Lost City. Lost City Part 3, right? Randomly, frankly, but they did appear. Okay. I think we should be safe. And now we can get the spike we spam up, then I don't think this level can really do anything. Like, some token is not a real threat, because our DPS is in the front end anyways. Like, we're just losing a bit of kernel support, for the most part. In reality, that's the main thing these do, they just, like, make things a bit more difficult to deal with. I'm just gonna design us back a bit. It may as well. We've got like a few things here which this works with, so, you know, may as well. Oh no, more sun token, whatever shall we do? Okay, level done. Easy level, there's nothing here, that's at all threat. This level only has like one special for some reason. I don't know why this has been a running theme, but oh well. Okay, got the coins, moving on. To the funny level, I think. I think this is a funny level. Yep, it's funny level. Cool. This level is difficult in normal, at least. It's in general just a really, really randomly difficult level in the middle of a very easy level pack. A level set, rather. So we have to go do this level now. Okay. It's also the first time gold tiles appear in Nile City for some reason. It was very weird learning that they don't appear till this late. I think it's incredibly strange design. Okay, so I just need to make sure I have enough bunk trays in time to deal with most things earlier on. But later on I do need to make sure I still have bunk trays available to deal with the power souls everywhere. Pretty much. If I manage that, then I should be A-okay to go. Right. If I put a bunk tray here, I have one every lane, so that's good stuff. Now I just need to make sure I can get the sun for everything I need. You know, I suppose if this level wasn't buffed, wasn't very buffed very much from vanilla at least. because I know these little tests with level to tier 1, I believe, for everything. That includes Sunshroom. And this level's probably going to be a lot easier because of Sunshroom, I imagine, because of the way this level works. And these some fungus do seem to be doing some damage. I don't seem to be much damage, but it is doing some damage, which could be interesting. That could be a problem, maybe. I don't know how much it's doing. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. It did kill something at the far left there, so that's good to know. There's a level called Matrodome, yeah. That level is like one of the late levels, I think. It shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. The issue right now is just having to deal with skulls. It's because always levels difficult, if I remember, because you just don't have a good option for them at all. Because you need to use a... Okay, that's actually annoying. I can only deal with one of them right now. I'm just gonna have to go do this to deal with the other one. Yeah. I think I might not be able to do this. So I'm kind of suffering soon. My head's just feeling a bit iffy right now. I don't know why. I think I need to just take a sane, since I'm on sanity, and probably take a break after this. I think. I don't know if we're gonna lose level, I'll move on. I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this level. Just stall to win. I see. That's always a decent idea. I don't even know what's happening anymore. That's a good sign. Yep, I've lost. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break for the night, for day, I think. Head's just banging out a lot, so I'm gonna have to just call it quits for now. That's to say, having fun. I think it was a pretty fun stream, but my head's hurting a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it quits there. Good stream. I'm happy with the progress I made. We've managed to make it all the way to Frostbite Caves, which is always nice. We got some S levels done, always nice. But we streamed for a total of like 2.5 hours, so that's a good sign. We've been streaming for a long time. But, I don't know. So it's something about now, my head was starting to hurt. But yeah. Either way, it's been nice. Have a good one, I suppose. See you next time. Oh, rip, Steven, sorry. Unfortunate timing.